Jeremy Scahill, what was your impression of watching this kind of the posture from the Democratic Party at this convention on national security issues, which is what you cover?
Well, I mean, regarding the way that Osama Bin Laden's name was used by the Democrats at the convention, it really felt like we were watching a parade of jingoism that belonged in a sports bar. And I think that the fact is that there has been no serious analysis of the president's foreign policy in all of the coverage I've seen of the Democratic National Convention, including MSNBC. There has been no serious, hard-hitting critique of the president's foreign policy from the issues that actually are real, or that distinguish him, from the Republicans. Because the fact is that the Democratic foreign policy is distinguishable from the Republicans only insofar as the president took some of the worst aspects of the Bush-era foreign policy and pushed them forward.
Well, wait a second. That was a pretty significant
we have a president who, in a 2-week period, authorized the assassination of 3 U.S. citizens in Yemen, including a 16-year-old boy who was killed while he was having a barbecue with his teenage friends named Abdul Rahman al-Laki. They have never been able to produce who the target of that strike was.
I just want to make sure that we do not know that he was the target.
The president authorized operations over a 2-week period that resulted in the deaths of 3 American citizens, including a 16-year-old boy. And if you're going to use Osama bin Laden's killing as a football to spike on the national stage, I want the president of the United States to explain to the American people why. If you're going to use it in such a jingoistic way, yes, if you're going to use it in such a cynical way.
I agree with you.
Many of the media discussions, including here on MSNBC about foreign policy during the convention, felt like we were watching an Obama for America meetup, not an actual serious critique of this president's most egregious aspects of his foreign policy, where you do see that of the Republicans. There's all of this going after Romney, and I think it's completely legitimate. But some of the core issues of this president's national security policy are not being debated. And I'm sorry, but watching John Kerry and Joseph Biden criticizing the war in Iraq. They voted for the war in Iraq. Joe Biden was the chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee and shut down debate about Iraq when it was being debated in this country. I mean, there's revisionism, there's jingoism. To me, I'm not thinking about this from a cynical political perspective. I'm talking about life and death issues that cut to the heart of, are we going to follow the Constitution when it comes to due process for American citizens?
We should disagree.